Taxiing, hold short runway, tree 1 right, via taxiway, Delta Golf Stream, test 64.
Good evening everyone, and welcome to the stream and to the chat. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thursday. And for some it's already Friday. So welcome again to the stream. Today we fly from Texas, actually from Dallas to North Carolina. So, and we do that in the southwest. It was never my favorite livery, but if I see it like this, it's pretty nice. And so we also see the special livery. Actually, it's a free download. It didn't came with the plane, and so we have Hope on the front. And I see that Eddie is here. Sorry, still coughing. Welcome Eddie. Welcome to the stream and to the chat. Izia, welcome to the stream and to the chat as well. Hope you are all doing fine. For the first time that we can see now that my jetways are not broken. That's because I didn't use the drone cam yet. And so we go into the plane, we prepare the plane, and then we also do a tour of the airport. The airport is actually a standard one. We have a lot of traffic communication, ATC communication, because it's very busy here. And so, and here is the webcam. I'm sweating a lot. It's very hot here, so it only gets hotter. So let's jump into the cockpit, and then we can prepare the plane. Also, we'll show you the map, our route for today. We'll do that first. So we open a Navigraph. So we go from the left to the right. A 2 hour and 20 minute flight, so pretty long. So this is our plan. So, and then we can actually prepare the airplane. And we do that with the battery and then ground power. So we have ground power, that's a good thing. And then we go also up here and we put the adheres to nav. And so yesterday we had a giveaway. Today we don't have one, but next week we have another one. And I'm sorry again. You Stop Compact, welcome to the stream again. And I hope that you are doing great. That's what I mean. It's a bit hard to talk between the ATC. There's so much communication, but anyway, I hope you are doing well. And then after always switching the planes, I need to think what we need to do first. It's always a bit searching. Also for the cameras, it's not what I need. We try it like this. Isaiah, how are you doing? Well, I'm fine. Just a cough that is already here for 2 weeks, I believe, and still not over. And so we will prepare the aircraft, and for that we actually need on this page. We will also connect the jetway. Let's connect the jetway, and then we also open the door, and then we go to ground service, and that's not the one that I needed. I needed to do the doors, of course. So open the front door. So opening front door, and then we can start boarding. Are you a pilot? Nope. I'm not a pilot in real life, but just in a simulation. So we go to ground service, and then we see that we have this already. And then we will request the fuel. We will start with that. For that I need to go to SimBrief, and SimBrief tells me that I need 11,684 kilograms of fuel. So we put that in 11,684 kilograms of fuel, and then we also request the fuel truck as soon as it's coming, and then we can start refueling. So Jetway is already connected, and then we see how many packs we need, and then we can also board our passengers. So 144. I hope it will fit in the plane, and it fits. So I switched from 2 class seats in 1 class. So we can start boarding. We do that. We go to the next page, and then we have 15,000 kilograms of payload cargo. No, 3,400. So that's the payload or the cargo. So we pay like 1650 in the front and 6050 in the back. We can already request the loader for the back and also the cards. Today subcompact, use subcompact. Today I had to hear a Filipino barong for 6 hours in the heat. Barong, what do you mean with barong? But if you are sitting for 6 hours in the heat, then oh, I hope we can manage this one, this heat, because I don't know what temperature is in the room here, but it's freaking hot. So then we go to the next page, because we need to start fueling as well. As long as we are fueling, we cannot load the front. That's not possible. And so we go back and wait until the cards are connected, and then we can also start here. And then we prepare the plane. So we can start loading up. So we go to the FMC, then position. So this is Dallas, so it's a KDAL. That's our airport gate, I don't know. So we copy this and paste it here, and then we go to the next page. And then we also need to know what runway that we need to depart.
Ground Southwest 737 with Alpha request taxi.
And then we request our plan.
Southwest 737 taxi to and hold short of runway 31 left using taxiway Alpha Bravo.
And of course they give me another runway. So it's this one that we need. Use subcompact. Barongs are Filipino formal long sleeve shirts, like the ones Filipino politicians wear. Okay. Duarte and Aquino wear them very often. Oh yes, I see what you mean. But if you need to wear that for 6 hours long in those heat, then you have little problem. So we wait until that plan is loaded, or will select come. Do we select that? So now it will come, and then we load that, and then we can continue. Just wait for that. There we go, and then we can load. So runway is taxiway 31 left. So I guess I need to change my planning, because I had in 13 left. Your subcompact, have you toured the airport yet? No, I didn't do yet, because I wanted to test and show you something, because my jetways are still not broken, but it will break when I do the tour. So, but first I will do everything in the plane here, and then we do a tour of the airport. So it was 31 left, that's the one we need. And then I need to generate, come on. So if everything is a bit loaded, then we do a quick tour. So now it says 2 hours and 26 minutes, so that's pretty much the limit that we have. And so quick check, and now it says PAX 143, but we don't mind that. So runway 31 left, we put that in, there we go, and activate. Actually I forgot also the flight number, so that's a Southwest, and so SWA, and it didn't take the SWA, and then 4867, like that. That's our flight number. Execute that, and then we go further. That we will do actually after. So planet fuel, we can put that in, and that is 11.9, like that. And then the rest we do later. You just go back to here, ground service, and then second page. So fueling is almost halfway, and then boarding is 106 of 144, and then here this is already done, but we can release that now. So we release that, and then we can do a tour actually of our airport. So as you can see, the jetways are not broken. Normally they are always broken when I start up. So we will see now what it will give when we come back from the drone camera, if it's still working or not. So this is Dallas International Airport, and this is a standard one, nothing special. It comes with the game. It's not handcrafted or something, just standard one. That's what I believe. So we have a plane taking off here. As you can see, everyone has this airport. You don't need to do anything for it. And I'm pretty short from some air, so it's a pretty long flight today, so I will a bit suffer. So as you can see, we have just one big terminal, or smaller terminal. It's not a big one. With the rest there is not that much. So this is the tour of the airport. And then normally if I now go back to the plane, to the under camera, my jet trays need to be broken. And they are not. Lucky me. But it's disconnected. So we will see if the people are on board. And there were, okay, they are on board, so the jet tray can go. And then we can also close the door. So we go back to the options here, the doors, and we close the door. As you can see, the door is closed now. So we can continue. Oh, that's Dallas Love Field. Yes, not Fort Worth. No, that's Dallas Love Field. Correct. You immediately see that. But yeah, you live there somewhere. If you show me the airport, I don't know which airport it is. So, alright, then we can prepare everything. So we need one fuel pump for our APU. And then we go here, don't need anything here. And then we set seatbelt signs. And I also need to board actually with looker tool, so it will appear here on the screen. So we'll do that first. And then we have also some flight attendants that are speaking. And Jake Nichols, welcome to the stream and to the chat, and thank you for the subscription. So thank you very much. Every one counts here in my stream, and welcome to the family. I hope you will enjoy it. So we are also boarding on looker tool. So temperature here at Dallas is 34 degrees, freaking hot. So yes, we are suffering. So we turn those on as well, and then electrics can come on. And then we are here. So packs are off. APU blade is still off. We set this to 37,000 feet. So there we go. You subcompact, you forgot that Dallas has 2 airports, and everything everything is bigger in Texas. Yeah, in the US in general, I believe everything is bigger than here in my country. So we can also put a logo lights on I said. There we go. And then we can put on yaw damper. We set also our altitude here at 37,000 feet. We'll do that. So that's that as well. And then we go back to the FMC and see that everything is set up well. So go back to menu, and then ground service. Fueling is almost done. 600 kilograms we need, and then that's done as well. And then we can also request the front loader and the cards, and then we can load that as well. We just wait for refueling. So you subcompact, you are looking at a Google Map satellite view of the airport, and every single plane is a southwest. Well, it's a hub of southwest, I believe. So So yeah, you think that I got that right? Yes. So Southwest flies here for sure. That it's a real route that we fly. So that I can assure you. So fueling is done. So we release that, and then we go back to page 4, and then we can request our front loader and the cards as well. Once they are here, then we can load that up as well. We can not do that at the same time as fueling. The back we can, but the front we cannot. So we set our speed to 220.
2718 hold position. Caution the generic on final.
So 220, and then we can arm this already.
Hold position. Southwest 2718.
So that's done as well. And then we can also set the transponder. So there we go. So everything is set for now. And sorry if I don't look well, but I'm coughing a lot. But first, it's very, very, very hot here. So our loader is already there, and the cards are arriving. So we can also do the pushback, or prepare the pushback. And then we have another arrival, and that again check. It's always 2 times that it appear at my screen. I still need to change that. So, and Jake Nichols, welcome again.
Jake_Nichols, subscribe to the channel.
So we wait until it's connected, and then we can start. It takes all a bit of time, but this is a real simulation, I believe. So we load that as well.
Flight attendants serving today are Reggie, Vicky, my name is Pierre, I'm serving up front. Shortly after takeoff, we will serve complimentary soft drinks, juice, and coffee. Alcoholic beverages may be purchased with a credit card or a valid Southwest coupon. Please refer to the PMDG Boeing pocket for a list of our beverage selections and prices. You will now connect your devices on board the wireless communication system. We do offer free television for your convenience. If you'd like to browse the internet, there is a charge of $8. Use small portable electronic devices, including your cell phone, tablets, e-readers, electronic games, and MP3 players may be used in airplane mode for all phases of flight. Cellular functions must be turned off once we close the port entry door. Please refer to Southwest magazine, the seat back pocket for a list of our approved electronic devices. If you are seeking an emergency exit seat, please review the exit seat criteria. If you do not meet all the selection requirements, are unable to perform the functions, or believe that performing these functions may cause you harm, please let us know right now so we can reseat you.
So that was that. So it's an announcement from Southwest. So you could hear that. Always nice to have that from the real companies. And that is actually an add-on from Look Air Tool. It comes not with the plane, but it's a Look Air Tool. You can download that for free. So if you are interested in that, also the link is in the description below. So we still need to do some bed. In the meantime, we can go here. So altitude will be 37,000 feet, so flight level 370. Cruise wind, no clue. Reserves is 2.0. Oh, that's not the right spot. It was this one. And then we go to cost index. That's 80. That's pretty high. After I will also give some information about the fleet of Southwest, but it's a big fleet. I can assure you already. So we go back outside and I'll look how it looks here. Very nice Livery, I actually in the beginning I didn't like it. Actually for years I didn't like it, but now this one it's looks nice, and if I see it like this, and it's the Hope one. I think they have all different names, and this is the Hope one. So let's jump in again. And then we go back to a menu. It's always going back and back. I'm waiting for the EFB or the iPad or FlyPad or whatever you can call it. That will be very nice when you can do everything there instead of here. Otherwise you need to go always over and over to different pages. So it's a bit frustrating. And we cannot put in the weights and stuff before everything is loaded up, and then otherwise it's not correct. Oh, it has some planes in it in anyway. I don't know with this plane, but I will don't try it on a stream. And so here everything is set as well. We can give some light. We are live weather and real time, and so I don't know when it gets dark, so just in case. And so we have 1583 kilograms, 1600 kilograms, so we are almost there, and then we can release everything, and then we can prepare the rest, and then we can go flying. Always nice to fly. So it's done. We release the card and the loader, and then we go back to our menu. So FMC, and then we can put this in 54.1. And then second page is okay, and then we can execute. Alba Pino Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France, cheese and wine like usual with peanuts, and 39 degrees. Oh my, well, that's very hot, mate. I'm sweating here as well. It's not 39 degrees here, but it's freaking hot as well here. But not 39. But I will die if I'm in your country. So this is amazing, so hot. And also my excuse for yesterday, it was a bit hectic with everything what happened. My son got sick and I needed to go to him. Then after we had a crash, we had a giveaway, and it was a bit hectic. But I'm sorry for that if I missed messages. If I didn't reply to everything, my excuse for that. Alba Pino, oh really? Yes, it's I don't know what temperature it is now here. It's cooling down a bit because it's evening, but during the day it will be around 29 or something. Yeah. Jake Nichols, hello. What plane is it? If you don't mind asking me, no problem, mate. This is the PMDG 737-700 from with the Southwest livery. So this a payware airplane from PMDG, and you can buy it for 70 euro. Your subcompact, oh nice, 21 Celsius for you. That's perfect, mate. That's perfect. Perfect weather, perfect temperature. I will sign for that every day. So we go to the next one. 34 degrees outside temperature. We select this, and then we go to take off. Flaps 5, like mostly. And then and I forgot something. I cannot put this in yet because I need to first check my flight plan and put in departure, runway, Otherwise I can do it twice. That's what I forgot. So I was searching my route, so 31 left. That's what we need. That's activated. And then we go to the L. We search for the L. And I think it's E5. So this one. And then we can execute. And then we go also for our arrival, North Carolina, and then that is runway 23, I believe, ILS 23. We have some problems with this, so I will try to do it correctly. Jake Nichols, it's been 24 degrees today, but tomorrow in Wales will be 31 max. Wow. Also very hot. It's way too hot for me. And here in my room, top floor, I actually have 2 floors, and here on the top floor it's the hottest. My window is south orientated, so the whole day freaking sun. So that is very hot here, and there is also no wind, so the window is open here, but yeah. So we need this one, and then I try also this. Is not the correct one. Oh, that's not what I needed. Oh no. So we try again. 23 right, and then we need this one. And then actually I needed the Paris, and then we take this one. We will try, and then you will see what's going on with the route. Then we go to the legs, and then we have already a problem in the beginning that I didn't had before, because it was not a runway. Yes, it's being heat wave. Yes, the wind comes from the wrong direction. So we go back to departure, see what is going on here. So I need to do something manual, it seems. Okay. Go back to the Alex page, and then we have already a disk on here. We try to get rid of that factor. That will not work. Can we clear it? Also not. So we try to put this here. Execute. We put this here and execute as well. And then we go to the map, or the plan actually. So this is our turn, so I think I need to do that manually. And then we go step by step. That was a big step. Albapino, you can't have window views on your PMDG. Alright. Well, it's a bit hard to explain now, because you cannot enter, open the door, or not go through the door. I'll try to put my screens in Discord after the stream. We'll put my things, camera files in Discord, under files, download it, try it, and I hope it will work for you. And otherwise we need to try something else. But I think that's the easiest way. Yeah, you need to change the camera values. Actually, one you need to do, but I don't remember which one. And then that you get outside the plane, and from there you can go to the back and go to the inside of the plane in the cabin, and there you can all save your camera angles. Albapino, okay, I know that is true. It's quite long to set. Okay, I will do that. Well, I will put it anyway in the Discord channel. If it don't work, I will put it there, and then you can grab it and try it. And so we continue. And then we see until here everything is okay.
Southwest 11901.
And then we, at the end, normally it will go wrong, and it seems to be okay now. Are we still okay? We have a discon, so we take Marley
Ground Gulfstream, test 64 taxi.
up to vector, execute that,
64 taxi.
and then we have a nice turn. Normally it was not working this morning, but now it's working fine, so that's very good. So that is set, and then we can immediately start the APU, otherwise we are losing way too much time.
Left Delta Gulfstream,
And so if you start, it starts to rise, and then we wait until it's stable, and also this need to come on. I forgot that. So the first thing you need to do. Second thing, actually. Pino, no problem, mate, no problem. That's why we are here, to help each other. So that's what I like to do, helping each other, and we have all the same passion, flying with planes. So why not helping each other? I'm just a bit concerned for the start. Hopefully we don't start like yesterday, because that would be a bummer. And is APU starting? Yes, APU is started, so we put the generators on, and then I do just a quick check for everything. That is, everything is set well. Et voila, that is good. It seems. So we have 6 pages here. Okay, then we go to take off, and then okay, the V speeds we need to set to 19%. V1 is 133, 136, and V2 142, and then we also set our trim wheel to 698. So actually that is a 7. So I do that with my Honeycomb Bravo throttle. So that's a long way. 6, almost 7. So we are past 6. Oh, stop. That was a bit too much. A little bit back. Something like that. And that is exactly a 6.98. Alright. And so everything is set here. I don't have the wind, but that's not a problem, I believe. Then we go to the next page, and then we can start everything up. So that is set, everything is set. Just a quick check. You can also put those fuel pumps on as well. And then we check here. Okay. Everything is set. Just my APU bleed need to come on as well. And then we can ask for pushback. We do that right now.
Alright, y'all, if we can pretend to have your attention.
And I forgot my shocks.
Identical twin son and daughter are going to show you the safety features because I'm so proud of these kids. To properly
And try
fasten
to
your seatbelt,
release
slide the
those.
slide into the buckle to release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and low across your hips like Michael Phelps wears a Speedo. If you get
Where
mad,
are
you
the
can take
shocks?
your choice and go home. There's 6 ways to get there. 2 forward exit doors, 2 overwing
Wheel
window
shocks
exits, 2 rear exit doors, side
removed.
overhead disco lights,
All right.
and floor lead each exit. Everybody gets a door prize in the seat back pocket in front of you, along with dirty diapers, chewing gum wrappers, banana peels, and all the gifts you leave for us from time to time. It's a safety information card. Take it out, check it out. You'll notice in the highly unlikely event that the captain lends us near a hot tub, everybody gets their very own teeny weeny yellow Southwest bikini. One size fits all. Take it out on
Nice.
the to do so. Place it over your head, wrap that strap
Nice.
around your waist, buckle it in front, pull it tight. Once outside, pull
All
down the
right,
latch, have your right to manually
we start
pull it to your
engines
shoulder.
number
A lot of tenants
2.
are coming by hoping that you'll tell them how good looking they are. They're going to make sure that your seat backs and tray table are in their full, upright, absolute most uncomfortable position possible, and your carry-on items are crammed and shoved completely under the seat in front of you, leaving absolutely no room for your knees or feet. As you know, it's a no smoking, no whining, no complaining flight. It's a pleasing thank you, and you are such a good-looking flight attendant flight.
Fuel.
Smoking is never allowed on board at Southwest. If you're smoking in the laboratory, the fine is $2,000, and if you want to pay that for your airfare, you should have flown somebody else. If we do make you that nervous in the next 2 hours, you're more than welcome to step outside. We don't discriminate at Southwest. We've got a special smoking section just for you. We'll even show you a movie tonight. We have Gone in 60 Seconds. And the flight attendant serving you, her name is Wendy, and her motto is, if you light it, you can smoke it. Got a law group is tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector or webcam in either of our laboratories. Federal aviation regulation require passenger compliance with the lighted passenger information signs and posted placards. Basically, just do what we say and nobody gets hurt. And although we never anticipate a loss in cabin pressure, if we did, we certainly wouldn't be at work tonight. But if needed for oxygen mask, will drop the compartment overhead. Stop screaming, let go of your neighbor, pull out of that plastic tubing as fully extended, place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. To activate the flow of oxygen, simply insert 75 cents for the first minute and 50 cents for each additional minute. Although that plastic bag may not inflate, you are receiving lots and lots of gin. Oxygen.
Pino, this is a pushback tool, not PMDG.
If you're traveling with more than one child, pick out the one that you think might have the most earning potential down the road. And if you're traveling with somebody needing very special assistance, like your husband, bless his heart, or your wife, put on your mask first. And that's it for the do's and don'ts and show and tell. Sit back and relax, or you can sit up and be tense. Either way, it's about a 2-hour flight, gate to gate, the clock is already ticking. Seriously, y'all, if there's anything at all that we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please tell us. Just as soon as we land in Dallas. And if there's anything you can do to make our flight more enjoyable, we'll tell you immediately. We're not shy at Southwest. That's what we call very cheap entertainment. No,
we had fuel for engine 1.
Get a refund. Thanks again for choosing Southwest and welcome aboard. Okay, that's sweet, but cash is always better. Also, y'all, to enhance our beauty a little bit and set the ambiance, we're going to dim the cabin lights. If you need an additional reading light, just push the button above your head with the Harry light bulb on it. That'll turn the light on. However, if you push the button above your head with the flight attendant on it, it does not turn us on.
So, engine 1 is also starting, and this actually was the best safety briefing that I heard already. I think best in my life and the best in the game. So, well done for Southwest. And you hear cash is always better. You also hear some kids screaming in the background. So that was me. So engines are started up, and then we can actually put the generators on, and then we can actually we needed to release ground power, and then we can also turn on taxi light and turn off our APU off. And why don't go off that way? All right, so I think we are set up for departure for our taxi. So flaps to a 5, and I show you that in a second. So the flaps are going to 5. That's the animation. So this is the PMDG 737-700. In a few weeks the 600 will come, and then 12 weeks later or something, no, 6 weeks later another one. I don't remember actually. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We start our taxi, and I hope I didn't forget something. Parking brake set off. Alright, and we can also put on LNAV and VNAV. So it was pushback tool that we used, and not pushback from the PMDG. It's just easier, the pushback tool. It's actually a bigger truck as well. And so for the new people, welcome to the stream. And I hope you like it. And we need to hold position, but we don't have time for that. And I'm sorry again for my coughing. So I don't see other traffic, and so there's no need that we stop. So we go to runway 31 left, I believe.
Continue taxi. Roger, Southwest 737.
And then I hope we are very quickly at cruising altitude. I will do my best because I need some vitamins. Actually, this is not guilty, those temperatures. And after a few days the warmth is in the house, and I have no aircon here. And actually it would be not good for me at this moment. And so we go to the end of the runway, or taxiway, and then we enter the runway. So, who likes this plane? Me. I like this plane. And so yesterday we had a winner for the first of the 3 giveaways. So yesterday we did one, and next week we do the second one. And so, and the person already used it. I don't know what he bought with it, but he used it already. So very nice. Albopino, you like it, sir? Nice, nice, nice. But it's hard not to like it, I believe, this plane. Of course there are still some things that can be better, but that counts for every plane. And yesterday we were flying the 146, the 300, and I had actually my first crash, my first real crash on takeoff. Unbelievable. That plane is always going a bit to the right, leaning to the right when you take off, or just before takeoff. And I thought, yeah, I need to pull, and I did that, but I was not ready for takeoff. So I lifted it off from the ground, but it came down again, touched the runway again, and everything broke down. So I crashed into the fence. The people that want to see that it missed yesterday, well, you can see it on the video from yesterday. So if you have time, you can check it out. So we all short here. Runway 31 left.
Tower Southwest 737 ready.
And then we turn on all the lights. And taxi lights can come off. And I think I need to set something else as well, because I forgot something here. Packs are off, otherwise we are dead. APU is still on, we need to turn that off as well. So last check, anti-collision light on, and then everything else is good. So, you're ready for takeoff? Are you guys ready? So flaps are set to 5. And then we will see how it will react, because I think I need to take manual control or do a direct. So we line up with the runway, and we have some stutters. So we fly the yoke today. So we are lined up, and there we go. And I've already an alarm, and Lanok is not here. Why is that? What's going on? Did I forget something? I think this will be a mistake. Rotate, taking off with an alarm. So, positive rate of climb, gear up. And then we will see what the autopilot will do. Will he follow?
Southwest 737, continue for north departure.
Southwest 737, leading right airspace.
And we are climbing like hell, just like the last time.
737 frequency change. Regional approach Southwest 737 is type
So
2
I
miles
don't know
northwest,
what I did
south
wrong.
above 2,500 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo
And then
airspace.
we check out what the plane will do. It turns, that's a good thing. I just need to watch the speed.
Squawk 4564 Southwest 737.
So, okay, it's behaving. That's a good thing. And then we see from the window, we have the airport here. And then we are flying for a 2 hour and 26 minute flight, and I forgot to set the timer. And there we go. We go back here. So we have some view from Texas in the US. And in meantime, also show you also our route plan, or flight plan. And there we go. And then we can fly for 2 hours and 26 minutes before we come in North Carolina. And go back because we need to check everything. So flaps to 2, and then we said also a flaps to. Oh, come on. So the flaps going up. We see some wing flap flex as well. And it's a bit shaking too much sometimes, or too quick, too aggressive for my liking. So meantime, 7,200 feet. And then we zoom in a bit so we can follow our plan. So the next is a left turn at 250 knots. It's a limitation. We can put that on off as well. At 10,000 feet our lights go off.
132.85 Southwest 737.
You stop compact, do you do VATSIM? And not at this moment, but I like to do that in the future, but I need to have time, and it will not coming for the 2 next months because it's summer holiday, and then my son is here all the time with me, so I cannot do anything. So 10,000 feet, but I try to do it after the summer. So lights off.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your laptop computers. Please remember all electronic devices must remain in airplane mode for the duration of our flight. In a few moments, your flight attendants will be in the cabin to serve you. If you would like to look over beverage selections as well as prices, please look up the menu card in the Cockpit. Even though your flight attendant will be honest with you about the cabin, the captain has requested that you please remain seated with your seatbelt extremely fastened until he turns off the cabin seatbelt sign. We now invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
So we are speeding up 11,000 feet, and then we are good. So for everyone, is the sound good? If it's not, let me know. Too soft, too loud, just let me know. I always can adjust. And actually I needed to put this too as well. And then still need to check this to make sure that we are okay, that we will not dying here. Alright, That's all set well. 37,000 feet, that's also okay. Alright. So we can go into our cruise altitude without problems. I don't know what the alarm was about. Robert Hernandez, welcome to the stream, and thanks you for the subscription. Thank you very much. Really, I appreciate it. For everyone that joins the channel, it helps me a lot, and it will give me the chance to give you more and better content. So thank you very much. So 14,000 feet.
Robert Hernandez, subscribe to the channel.
So Robert, once again, thank you very much. It always shows up 2 times, and so we are happy to have you here. So in meantime, I also can say something about Southwest. So Southwest is actually founded on March 15 in 1967, and headquarters is in KDAL. Use subcompact. That's why everything is on the satellite filled with Southwest, because that's the headquarters. Dallas Love Field. I didn't see that before. So, but they have also other bases like Houston, Vegas, Denver, Oakland, Phoenix, Baltimore, Chicago, and Orlando. Fleet size, and hold something, because it is the fleet size is 734 aircraft at this moment, and there are 32 more coming. Really? Average fleet age is 13 years old, and they have the Boeing 737. They have 449 737-700s. They have also 207 737-800s. They have also 78 737 MAX 8. So that are the planes that they have. There are also 16 MAX 7s in order, so they will come in the future. So the 737 MAX 8 16 will come in the future, and also a 16 MAX 8. So that makes 32 planes that comes into the future, the MAX 7 and MAX 8. So a total at this moment of 734 aircraft. Seriously? It's not the biggest one. The biggest one has 954 aircraft. And so we take another view here, other side I mean. The sounds are a bit soft here. You don't hear the engines that good, or the rattle of some engines, like you hear that with Phoenix a bit, and also with fly-by-wire, that are Airbuses. So, and then I try to show you Navigraph again. So the first part of the flight to our first waypoint actually, and also our information on the top of the screen is working again, so very nice. So we are at 22,000 feet. We go back to the cockpit, and then we see that we have a speed of 446 knots. We have a crosswind of 12 knots, and everything is going as planned. I just was wondering what I did wrong, that we had that take off alarm, and I put actually this in standard, and there we go. Sean Delaney, welcome to the stream and to the chat, mate. How are you doing? Hello, Witables. I've been unable to watch constantly due work. Hope everything is okay. Well, Sean, no problem. People need to work, of course. So, no problem, mate. And everything is okay with me. Just still have the cough. It's very irritating if I need to hold it every time when I'm speaking in the microphone, and then I need to let it out, and yeah. And it's also very hot here, so I'm suffering from the heat in the room. So I hope it gets dark very soon and a bit windy, so the wind will blow a bit in my room here. So today we are flying with Southwest and with the Hope 1. As you can see, the spirit of hope. So, very nice. This is a free livery that you can download. You have also some liveries from Southwest that comes with the plane, but I like to use this one because it says hope. That's right. You have also the older model with the wing eyebrows. Actually, you can select that in the FMC, which one that you want, the one with eyebrows or not. You also can switch this, the old panel, or this is the newer panel. So there are a lot of things that you can change and customize as you like. You can have also a carbon brake or steel brakes, so that has everything to do with landing performance. So this one has the carbon brakes, of course. Sean Delaney, Southwest is notorious for flight cancellations these days. Yeah, I can believe that. Also here in Belgium today, I believe there are a lot of flights cancelled because of a strike, and you know. And so yeah, the summer trips will come, because there's one more week to go, and then it's a summer holiday, I believe. After this week there's one more week, and then summer holiday starts for the kids. So it's a moment to go on vacation for everyone, and then they put in a strike, you know. But Sean, if you have time, check out the announcement from the cabin crew. Actually, it's the best I ever heard in the sim, for sure. So the announcement or the safety briefing from the cabin crew was very nice for a Southwest. So if you have time, check it out. Raystar Gaming, superb dude, thank you very much. How are you doing, mate? I hope you are doing well and that you're not so suffering from the heat. I don't know from what country you were, but in France, everywhere here in Europe, I think it's freaking hot. So, in the meantime, we are just at 26,000 feet. We go to 37,000 feet. We are climbing very slowly, it seems. Raystar, you are doing good, and you are from India. Yes, okay. I think there is always hot, no? We are not used to that, or especially not in Belgium. you get a bit of everything here. Rain a lot, and if it's sunny, mostly it's a heat wave. Robert Hernandez, welcome to the stream, mate, and to the chat. I mean, how hard is the game? Because I downloaded, but I didn't have it played. So, how hard is the plane? Do you mean it on your PC? What an impact it has on your PC, or just playing wise? Because it's a very strong game for your PC. It will you need a strong PC for it to run it all in decent detail. But if you want just talking about playing, then this is a wonderful game, and it's made for everyone, I believe. If you are just a beginner, you're fine to good to go with this. If you are an expert, then also everyone can do it. Of course, you need to learn some things. If you cannot, or the first time that you fly an Airbus or a Boeing, you need to learn some things, but that's part of the game. How hard is it to play the game? Well, not that hard. If you start with the smaller planes, it's very easy. If you have just your joystick or a yoke, you can fly very well. You don't need much in the beginning, but it's not that hard. Especially the smaller planes, you can go just jump in the plane and go. For the bigger planes like this one, it's a bit more complicated, but there are tutorials online on YouTube, many of them, so you can check it out, and they will explain you exactly what you need to do, every step that you need to take to prepare the plane. A good choice or a good advice that I will give: start with the Airbus A320. If you install the game, download the fly-by-wire. The A320 from a fly-by-wire, that's a freeware aircraft, and it's much better than the standard A320 that comes with the game. That's a good advice that I give you. That's actually one of the best planes. Rainstar, sorry, a raining season here now. Oh, okay. Well, I wish we had that now as well here, because I can use some water. Actually, my garden. But Robert, install the game and enjoy it, mate. It will be very nice to do. And if you have questions, you can always ask. I cannot answer every question because I'm not an expert or not a real pilot, but there are always people here in the chat that know something, and you're always welcome to ask. If we can help someone, then we will do that. So we go to a Navigraph. But for everyone that is here, if you didn't download the fly-by-wire yet, please do that. It's a freeware aircraft. You don't need to pay anything for it. But it's much better than the A320 that comes with the game. And actually, and the A320 is pretty straightforward to start. Only you need to learn the MCDU. That's what you need to learn. But starting up plane, it's pretty easy. Just a few knobs and you're good to go. In comparison, what we did. Probably I touched something, that's why we have an alarm, because everything is very close and I need to move a bit, and then sometimes I touch something and then autopilot goes off. So if you see this panel from the 737, it is the same size as the Airbus, only you have more switches that you need to use and turn and click than the Airbus A320 actually. So everything seems to be more complicated in this plane, but actually it's not that hard. Just use some instruction videos from some people that make those, and then you can just follow it while you do it on your own. So it's pretty straightforward. You have also a checklist that you can use. I don't do that. What I do generally is going here, and I use, actually I start here, I go down, and everything what you need to click, I click, and then I go here, every column from the top to the bottom you do, and mostly everything will work. You will always see that if I start up an airplane, sometimes you need to go back to something, but like here you start with the battery switch, then you go to the emergency exit lights, you click that, the first two things that you actually do. Then you set ground power on and you're good. Then you can go to your adheres, you put it on a nav, and that's already set. And then actually you prepare the aircraft on your FMC, so but that's the most difficult thing, I believe. And then you can just actually start with the fuel pumps. You put, to keep it simple, normally you start with one fuel pump because the APU needs one fuel pump, but you can also already start everything up here, and then you go to this column, you go back again, and then you just check, you don't need to do anything. Then here put lights on, your seatbelt signs, no smoking sign, and you are good to go. Then here window heat, you click everything on. You can also do this already. Anti-ice you don't need. Electrics you can put them on, and then you go down, and then you go back to the top, and then you see packs are off, and now not, because otherwise we will be dead now, but on the ground they are off. You go down, you set this to your cruising altitude, and then you can also turn on some lights, and then you can actually start the APU. APU starting, you do here, you wait until it rise and stabilize, and then you put on APU bleed, and also the generators 1 and 2. And then actually you also can start the engines, and you click this to the left, and then you wait until your engine get 20 here, and then can you add fuel, and then you wait until everything is stable, and then you do just the same with engine number 2, and you are good to go. Engines started. That's the simple way. So 35,000 feet. GH77, I hope everyone is fine today at Whittle's production. How's your son? Well, thanks for asking, mate. Really. My son was today much better. He didn't sleep for the whole freaking night. So also not me. But during the day is always better. We went to the doctor and gave some products for his breathing actually, and yeah, today everything was fine, but a few hours ago he got fever again, and now he's in bed, and sometimes I hear him, so I think it will be a long night again. So in the night it's always the worst thing. When they lay down and try to sleep, then the coughing starts very badly, and yeah. But I will see what the night will give, because tomorrow they do something with the class in school. and I was hoping that they could go because they go to a play yard with the kids. So, and otherwise he needs to miss that. But thanks for asking, mate. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And that's actually for some people. Like yesterday, I got a message from someone after the stream. I will not call names, but I got a message from someone, and I have one word for that: respect. Respect, really. You have always nice people. J77, yes, was the same with your son. When he got sick, then the days were pretty okay, nights were nightmares. Yes, that's unbelievable, eh? Like this morning, he was sitting straight on the bed, and then he said, "Morning, morning," because he also speaks English, Flemish and English. So he says always, "Morning, morning." So he wanted to go downstairs. But you know, we didn't sleep, so we didn't wanted to go to downstairs. But he wanted to go, and then he was playing the whole day actually. And in the afternoon he slept, yes, because he got very quickly tired now, and then he also got fever, you know. But then after he was playing again. But now I hear sometimes he's screaming again, so I expect bad night again. So it's always at night. Ethan Wenman, hi, I just joined and I subbed. How do you get different cameras views in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Well, you need to put that in by yourself actually. So normally in this plane you have this view, yeah, and you can set actually other views. And how you do that is just simple. What I do is go to the place what you want to have. Let's say the co-pilot and this view. You want this view. Let's say, and then you just put Control Alt and then one of the numbers that you want to add. So in the cockpit I use everything from 1 to 3, because mostly I have 3 views in the cockpit, and then from 4 to 0 is actually everything for the cabin. But in this plane you cannot go to the cabin, door don't go open, and you cannot go through. And so that's a bit of a problem in this plane, in some other planes as well, and you cannot go outside. What you can do is you need to adjust in your camera file a number that it put your view actually in the cockpit outside. When you fix that it's outside, from there you can go to the back of the plane and you can enter the cabin, and from there you just go to which window you want. Like I said, we have window view here. And if you like this view, you just push Control Alt and a number, and then you can actually go to another window. And you can see I can go outside here, as you can see. Oh, but you can go. Then once you are in the cabin, you can go everywhere, and you can just select this view. So, okay, I like this view, and then you save it. And then after you just need to put Alt and the number that you saved it to. That's all what you need to do. But I will put my camera file in Discord in files, and then you can grab it there, and then you can also put it in your aircraft folder. Always keep the one that you have originally. Put it somewhere. If the files are not working or not match each other, then just kick it out and replace it with the old one or original one. Always do that. So we go back to the outside. So we are in cruising altitude, at cruising altitude, and that means one thing, yeah, because it's freaking hot here and I need some vitamins. So I will give you a view and then I will go grab something and then I will be back in 1 minute. But don't time it. Alright, so I will give you this view. This is actually not a nice view. Give me another view. Well, scenery is not that great, it seems. We are it's everything is flat, but hey, and there's another plane. All right, so we saw that. So I will be back in 1 minute with some vitamins, and then we can continue with everything. So see you in 1 minute. Thank you. And here we go again. I'm back with some vitamins, and I need to clean some sweat.
Going to 135.875 Southwest 737. Memphis Center Southwest 737 flight level 370.
And then we can continue. So there we go. So we see that we don't have alarms because sometimes I touch something. We have fuel enough. Everything is working well. We had just an alarm. Lennox missed that. Of course, we had one alarm on takeoff. Something with the takeoff settings or configuration was not correct. I don't know what, but there was something not correct. So I need to check the stream again, what I did wrong, what I forgot. And I already said what Southwest has for a fleet. They have 734 aircraft, and 32 are coming in the future. Those 32 are 16 MAX 7s and 16 MAX 8s. So that is actually the fleet from Southwest, and they are based in Dallas Love Field, so the airport where we departed from. And it's also a standard airport that comes with the game, nothing special with it, just a standard airport. Also our destination airport comes with the game, and nothing special with that one. cheers. Whoopsie whoopsie. Also, for the giveaway from yesterday, I need to mention something, and actually I need to mention that every time when I do a giveaway, and that giveaway is not sponsored by anyone. It just comes right out my pocket. Very important. It seems that I need to mention that from YouTube. I did that yesterday, but just to make sure, I do it now again. So for the people that want to do a cabin tour, now that we are here and we can not go from the cockpit to the cabin, and I cannot always turn in all directions because then it jumps like this, and now I cannot actually not turn to the right, and there are some limitations if you cheat a bit with the camera settings. So texture wise, not great, actually not at all, but they are working on a detailed cabin that will come in the future, so we were waiting for that. And then you also see that this is a bit the southwest cabin, not exactly, but you see that also the 737-700 has not correct mate, but that is here. This one is correct. And then we go to the front. So the seats, just those books are added, I believe. And then you see the logo from a Southwest as well. We go further to the front, and then we see another logo as well. And so that is one of the few cabins that are a bit customized from the PMDG. From the Phoenix you have already more cabins, and they are very nice. And so we have also this, and then Southwest Airlines Wi-Fi spot. So that are actually the things that I put. And then we have another one. I don't know if you can see that. As you can see. Et voilà. So in meantime we are flying for just something more than 37 minutes, and I will show you also a Navigraph. So that is where we are at the moment. For the people from the US, they exactly will know where we are now. Maybe they don't even need a map if they just see this. And then we go to our program, and then we can see that we still have 540 nautical miles to go to our top of descent, and that we have a wind of 90 knots, 19. So, and we have still enough fuel. We have the 2000 kilograms extra fuel. So we put this also off, and after we put that on 3 for a landing. And in the meantime, something that I always forget how I need to do that, and it's actually looking for my frequency. And then we go to index, I think it's approach, and then we will find here frequency. No, here we have, and then the course. Okay, so those two numbers and we need, and actually we can already put that in. No, we can set that on standby. So that's 111.70. So there we go. And then the course we can also put in, and that's 234. So 2, 3, 4, and then we put it also here. If that is the runway that we need to use, and otherwise we need to change that. So we go back to our cabin. So Sunday I will do also a stream. Normally I don't do streams on Sundays, or even not this week. Sometimes I do a stream, but that's every 2 weeks then. But now I will also do a stream this Sunday. And then we fly in South America. And actually I need to check what that is. Then we fly with a LATAM Chile, and we fly with a Phoenix A320. So that's the upcoming flight for Sunday. And then Monday we go normally to New Zealand, I believe, or Australia, one of the two. And it's possible that we fly again with a 146, or we do an air company a flight with a 146, as that's also possible. I'm not sure what we will do. And then after we can also go to Africa, Asia, and I'm thinking to do a flight with Cebu Pacific, a flight that I did in real life, and I'm planning to do that. So that will be with the Phoenix as well, I believe. So that's a bit for a Sunday and next week.
Commuter 4837, contact Memphis Center on 132.5. Good day.
So this is our Hope livery. Very nice. I can actually not read what is on the heart, but there's also something written. And again, a very beautiful weather again, like always, all the time. So if I see for the departure temperature, it was 34 degrees, and it's 31 in North Carolina, so very hot as well.
Southwest 737, contact Memphis Center on 132.5.
So I believe we have nice weather today, and no rain,
132.5 Southwest
no storms,
Memphis Center, Southwest
no snow.
737 flight level 370.
Southwest 737 Memphis Center. Continue.
Well, Robert Hernandez, we are flying to North Carolina. That's our destination for today. And the airport is KRDU. It's a bit weird name of the airport. I don't know exactly what it is, but I say, is this the correct airport? But it seems to be the correct airport. So yesterday we had a good landing, not perfect, but we had a good landing. Just our takeoff was a bit, actually it was not good because I crashed. The first takeoff that we did, it was a crash with a 146 from a Just Flight. My very first crash on takeoff. Robert, have you fly to Miami, Florida? Yes, we did already. I don't know exactly when it was, but a few weeks back we did Miami already. It's in one of the videos on my channel. If you look for it, you will find it there. I don't know with what plane it was or when it exactly was, but it's a few weeks back, I believe. But in the future we will do more and flights. Almost every week we fly in the US. The thing that I do is I'm flying every day in every stream in another continent. So yesterday it was Europe, today it's actually North America, and no, not tomorrow but Sunday next stream is South America, and then normally we go back to Africa, and then we go to Asia. Actually I forgot New Zealand and Australia. That comes after South America, and then we go to Africa, then we go to Asia, and then we come back to Europe, and after Europe we are back in the US. So North America. And every stream it will be like that. We change from continent every stream, so I try to make everyone happy. Of course that is not possible, but I try to do everything what I can to fly as much in every continent, and that we don't are flying in Europe for over 5 weeks and then a few flights in another continent and then go back to Europe. No, every continent gets as much flights. So that's the thing what I do. I do also flight requests, but it need to be real flights. It need to be between 1 hour and 30 minutes and 2 hours and 30 minutes max. You need to put it in my Discord channel under a flight request, and you need also to put in the airport code from where to where and with what company and what plane. Keep in mind, if you say Southwest with a Boeing, I will not accept that because Southwest has no Boeings. I try to do it as real as possible. Sometimes it's not possible, but if we have the Boeing and you ask me to fly Southwest with an Airbus, then I will not do it. Then I just do it with a Boeing. But some flights are just not possible to do with the real airplane from that company, so then we need to do to use another airplane. like that we did that in the beginning with the A320 all the time flying, because we didn't add any Airbus, any Boeing. So so yeah, Robert, also think about it, and then there are other requests already in, and depending where you want to put in your flight request, I always try to do it as quick as possible, but yeah, depending on how many requests I have that for that location, then sometimes you need to wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but I will do it as quick as possible. Also a bit depending what is already passed. If you had already a flight or two from that same airport to the same airport, then yeah, we cannot do it, of course. But if you didn't fly to those airports, then we can do it. But I try to fly everywhere.
Southwest 737 traffic in sight.
But of course no flights from 3, 4, 5 and 12 hours or something, that I don't do. Maybe for a special occasion or something once, but yeah, 6-hour flight I will not do, just like a normal stream. Because I had also a flight request for Egan or something from Ireland. That was actually, that flight request was very nice. It was exactly what I asked it for. So and that flight we actually do next week somewhere, or the week after.
127.1 for Southwest 737. Memphis Center Southwest 737.
So Aer Lingus, that was the one that was requested, and we do that with a Phoenix. So that's a European flight. And so that will be yeah, maybe next week or beginning the week after. So the one that put that in my Discord, that flight request. So if you are listening, if you are here, then I will do that the end of next week or the week after, depending if we put something between for on air company or a pilot's life. It's a bit depending on that. Sean, have I won yet? What you want? What you want to win? You mean the giveaway? Today is no giveaway. Next week we have another giveaway. Yes, well, next week, mate. Next week. And the week is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday evening, I believe. So that is next week. So one of those days we do a second giveaway, and the second giveaway is bigger than the first giveaway. Sean, okay, see you next week then. Alright, Sean, next week. Okay. So no, we do a giveaway next week. The one that won yesterday, he already let me know that he redeemed it, and so yeah, he's happy with it. It was my first time I did it, so it was all a bit new for me. Maybe next week we'll do some game. Yeah, we will do some gaming. And actually, GH77 and Sean, you are here. For the people that have time, I want to try out something. And it's actually the game for next week. All right. Let me see. Whoa, that dude was wasting any time. No, it's you have a on that store you have 3 years that you can use it. So after 3 years we cannot use it anymore, but you use it immediately, so no problem. I prefer it like that because then I know it worked as well, because it was my first time I did it, and I wanted to make sure also that it was working. But yeah, it was pretty easy, and I gave it him, and yes, it's working, of course. So very happy for that. So we do, for the people that want, we do a little game, and we will see how that works out. And that is actually my intention for next week, the giveaway. For the people that just want to test it with me, go ahead, and I will roll it. Oh, there's nobody that can win. So it's actually the giveaway, and nobody can enter the thing. Alright. Well, I need to go back to the cockpit because... Alright. You see, that's why I want to test it. Because it's not working. We will see what I can do about it. Why it's not working? Now I have one person. Why is that? One person. Okay. We are rolling. So people that are here in the stream, you can put in a number from 0 to 100, and the one that has the number wins, and it's already on the screen. But there is no giveaway today. It's just a test. It's just a test, and you can try as many times as you want. It's just a test. No, there's no giveaway today, but it's just to see how it works. Alright, so I will monitor it. I don't do anything. I keep my hands here. So we have 77, 42, 48. Nope. 81. 13. Nope. 81. Will give some tips. Now it goes too quick. Jalapeno 3, 7. Up. No, down. G877, down. Jalapeno, sorry friend. 56, pretty close. Bit up. Yes, 56, a bit more than 56. Oh, it's from 0 to 100 in G77. 58, up, very close. 59, closer. 60, very close. Oh, who won? Oh, someone won. someone won. Sean. Okay, Sean won. All right, 62 was the number. All right. Sure, Sean, you won today. Nothing. So Robert, it's done. Yes, we had number 62. So that's the game that we will do next week. So it's working. Thank you guys for trying it out. Alright, thank you very much. So the people that actually are entered were Albertino, G77, Robert and Sean. That were the people that entered the game, the little game. So and Sean won it. But thanks for helping out. So I know that it works, and that is what we will do next week. And this was just from 0 to 100. Thank you, G77. So in the meantime, we check out our program, and we see that we still have 369 nautical miles to go. And we also check our navigraph. It's getting very... Alvapino, alright pilots, time for you to go to sleep. Tomorrow work, have a nice flight mate and a good landing. I see ya. Alvapino, thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate it that you always are here. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, and don't work too hard tomorrow because it's freaking hot. So take some time to rest and drink enough. Have a Pino. Have a wonderful night, mate. Rest well.
Atlanta Center Southwest 737 flight level 370.
Southwest 737 Atlanta Center. Continue as planned.
And so Alva Pino, always a nice guy here, and he's suffering from the heat at the moment. So I hope he can sleep a bit. I hope he has some cooling, because 38-39 degrees Celsius is pretty hot. That's and I'm already complaining. Robert Hernandez, how much fuel we have? Well, we have 7.9, so almost 8,000 kilograms of fuel. We started with 12,000, I believe. 11,859 we started. I always put 2,000 kilograms extra in the plane, because one day I did a flight and we run out of fuel, and before the same day I did exact same flight, and no problem. I could reach the airport, no problem. I didn't check the fuel that was left in the tanks, but then on the stream, the exact same flight, I got out of fuel. So since then I always add 2,000 kilograms extra.
Southwest 737 have the Airbus A20N in sight.
Sean, this shot is missing something, not quite sure what it is. Maybe Lennox? No? I don't know. A giveaway? You think it's Lennox? Alright, yeah, I suppose to. Yeah, very safe. We had already 2 alarms today, so he will be happy, and he missed the 2 alarms. Sean, crazy, you were thinking the same thing. Yes. Yeah, but because I've loaded up his bears, so he can, he need to pick them up. How much it burns? Not quite sure. It's 1.08 it burns at the moment. We are in cruise mode, so that's what it burns. 1.7. Yeah, no, a bit more. Not 1.15. So we are cruising nice and we don't burn too much. So between 1.05 and 1.15 something. Sean, there is a mobile game called Airline Manager Tycoon. It's pretty realistic. But I believe it's also on PC. I never played it, but and it's pretty realistic, so maybe I need to check it out. I've also did a video about a game, and what was it called? Airport renovator or something. I don't remember. That you need to renovate an old airport. It's on my channel somewhere. So it was actually cool. I don't know if it's already out because it was a demo. But I didn't check it anymore because I'm ready for months, not anymore in Steam. Normally I was there just to play some farming simulator, but now that I'm streaming, I have no time anymore for something else. Today I started up Star Citizen, and that's all what I did with it. Started up, and then at 8 o'clock I came back to my PC, and it was still not completely started up, but it was still on the screen menu, because you can, after so many minutes, you get kicked out of the game. So everything was still running, so I closed everything down and started my PC up to prepare the stream. So Sean, yes, it's also PC too. Okay. Robert, also Infinite Flight is a good game. Do you play Infinite Flight? Because I never played it. But Infinite Flight is also on mobile, no? Actually, the two games that I've there are more games that I played with planes. There's actually FSX Prepare Explain 11. That are the newer ones. Also FS 2004 until back in 1995 or something. All the simulators from Microsoft I played. Also the combat simulator I played. and IL-2, or what is that called, with the World War II fighters I was playing, and also DCS, what is actually very nice but very difficult. Robert, yeah, okay. Sean, there is an airport simulator coming. It mostly a ground service. The devs said some of the people were working on Microsoft Flight Simulator airports as their teams. Oh, let's hope it's not the people who made Philippines Manila airport. Well, Manila airport in the beginning in this game it was rubbish because there was not one building on the airport. Around there were buildings from the city, yes, but not on the airport, not one. Really? It's a big airport, not the biggest, but it's a big airport. It's the main airport in the Philippines, and they put 0 buildings. Crazy. So 295 nautical miles to go. In meantime, there are some buildings. I didn't check it out lately, but there are some buildings now. Sean, this yes is cool, but looks like too much work. Yeah, well, I have it, but and I was actually following the Grim Reapers on YouTube. They play in a group DCS, and it's always nice to follow that. And they do some dogfight and stuff. Whoa, that was close. No, that was pretty close, I believe. Too bad we don't have a replay for it, but that was damn close. The Disciple, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So, no, we can't see actually, because oh, shit. Why you didn't say it earlier? How long time is this map on the screen? Sometimes I forget to turn it off. Okay, there was a plane, really, and you didn't see anything of it, but there was a plane just coming just behind me. I think it was just on the same altitude and passed just behind me. It's that plane there. Crazy stuff. There's another plane somewhere, but that's lower. So there it goes. So we need to watch out before we crash. Actually, we cannot crash in this game. On one side it's good, other side is bad. But you can then have some people that destroy your stream because they want to crash into your plane then, and then yeah, that will not be the case. That's the danger of it if you put crashes on. So G877 DCS is pretty nice. I'm waiting for the F16 to mature, and there should be a dynamic campaign oncoming in the near future. Oh, well, I like that game, but I don't know what's wrong with me, but I cannot turn those planes, you know. Just normal flying, okay, but I cannot do what the other people are doing with those planes. And there are also you need to learn those to start it up. Not all planes, some planes they are not high fidelity, but yeah, the better ones are high fidelity, and it's just like this game. You need to start it up manually and clicking. You have the clicking spots, but it also don't turn as good as I was expecting, or I do something wrong. But it's a beautiful game, really. If you see some videos of it, it's very beautiful. Also, Blue Games just started with DCS, so it's actually beautiful. Oh, Sean, Arma 3. Nice. The Disciple, have you been? Nice. Oh, we have fuel problem, but that's just need to put off the center tanks. Okay, the fuel pumps. So I'm fine. Was sick for already 2 weeks, and that's it. Sean, anyone here plays Arma 3? I was playing Arma 3 a lot. King of the Hill I was playing actually online. Very nice to do. Nice to snipe. Yeah, very nice. It's an old game already, but it's very, very nice.
Southwest 737 have the generic in sight.
So 255 nautical miles to go, and then we can see if my landing skills are improved. Really. Takeoff was already better than yesterday because yeah, worse worse than yesterday it cannot be, but so Sean here won today already is something. He won nothing. That's something. And then yeah, the guy yesterday, he won in the first giveaway of a tree, so always nice to make someone happy. And he bought out already something with it, but I don't know what yet. So next week we do another one, and then the week after we do the last one. And actually I'm a week too late because then the summer vacation is already started, so after this week it's one more week here in Europe before the summer holiday starts for the kids. So Sean, you won a copy of Explain 13. How do you know that? That was a secret. So I'm sorry. We go back to the cockpit and then we see what we still 235 nautical miles to go. We have still where is the wind? Where's my wind go? No wind anymore. Why is that? Normally is the wind here, no? So why I don't see any wind? So the wind is 3 knots, but I don't see it here anymore. Sean, yes, I went to the doctor today because I needed to go with my son anyway. After last night, so I made an appointment for myself as well. I needed to go anyway with my son, so they checked it, and They did also a COVID test, and at 6:39 in the evening I got my result of the COVID test, and it was negative. So that's already good, but I knew that because I know exactly how it comes that I have this cough and that I'm so sick. So yeah, I need to do some syrup, taking syrup and putting stuff in my nose, and you know, the regular things that actually don't work. So I just need some more time to recover, and I also need to take some or test some vitamins. So something new that they have, and they gave it me and just for free to test it out. So GS77, you are following those interview videos about Explain 12. Seems to be nice. Not completely convinced yet, but on the other side it's fairly priced, and probably can't do much wrong with it. Let's see. Well, what was the price? Like 50 euro or something, or 60. But I see that THROTTLE is updating the A340 600, and they will also bring it for the Explain 12, and you can use it for both. So just one buy, and you can yeah, you can fly it. It's not my favorite plane because it's an ugly plane. 4 engines, I don't like that, and that plane is ugly, but yeah, it's an Airbus, so it will be easy to fly, I believe. Not sure, I didn't see it or fly it ever in the sim. Sean, hope you feel better soon, and drink tea with honey and lemon. Yeah. And then I saw already the comment of GS77, cola kills everything. Yeah, that's true. GS77 as well, yeah, like 59 US dollars. So yeah, that will be 55 euro or something. Yeah, it's a fair price, I believe, but maybe they can surprise us with the graphics. I hope. And on the other side, it's a bit difficult if you have 2 of the best simulators, and then you need to invest twice as much. And then I need another SD drive again. So Sean, do you think it will be less demanding on PC than Microsoft Flight Simulator? You have a good PC, but your cooling is poor. It will be heavy as well, believe me. It will be heavy. And yeah, if your cooling is poor, and also poor cooling, I change it quickly. Because yeah, cooling, and especially now with this temperature, I don't know what my temperature is now, because in the beginning I was monitoring everything because I had some crashes, but I put in a water cooling with 2 fans, and so for now it's working, but I still hit 70-75 degrees sometimes. Now it's not running, but the measurement, but it's very hot here now, so it's getting hot already, even with water cooling. So it's very important, otherwise you will damage everything, or your CPU at least. So good cooling is important. I think I spent 140 or so, 130 on a water cooling, I believe. Sean, it's also really hot here, so just stop flying on hot days. And you have a water cooling with one fan. You have already water cooling. Yeah, you said that a few weeks back. Yeah, correctly. GS77, your new PC is in the planning at the moment too. Alright, nice. I'm waiting for it for another year, I believe, until I can be sure I can everything running on max. Because now I think my bottleneck is my graphics card. But if I put another graphics card, then it's with my CPU again. So, and actually, with this CPU, sometimes it's also my bottleneck. I don't understand exactly what's going on. So 178, we will check quickly our legs page, and then we see where we need to be, and then we set it on 3000 feet, and then everything will be fine. So from the moment that we pass our top of descent, it will start to descend. There's a nice thing on the Airbus, it does that just from itself. The course is already set, there's 2, 3, 4 on both sides. Frequency is 111.70, so that's set as well. Sean, sorry chat, don't mean to make things too personal. What do you mean with that? Did I miss something? Elliot, welcome to the stream and to the chat. Hope you are doing fine. Hello, how are you and everyone? Well, I'm fine. Still the cough, as you can hear, but I'm fine for the rest. So, but Sean, can you answer the question, because I don't understand why it's personal. Oh, yeah, we're talking about your PC too much. Okay. Very nice. Well, you can do that. You can talk about everything here, or almost over everything. PC stuff is related to PC sim gaming or Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's all related to that. So this is our poor cabin. It's very simple. And then we have Southwest Airlines, a Wi-Fi hotspot. So we have Wi-Fi. So Elliot, how's your son? Well, today he was much better already. We went to the doctor, but in the afternoon he got fever again, and he was sleeping a bit, and then he felt better again. But of course, like with every kid, I believe, also GS77 had the experience that is at night. And that's always the worst. Just the same as yesterday, my son, I put him to sleep, and then he started to cough very badly. And it didn't stop. I say, uh-oh. And before I didn't hear him coughing. I just heard that his nose, it started with his nose that I was aware from, but the coughing not. But then when he went to sleep, it was very bad. So yeah, at night it's the worst. So I will see how it will be now, because last night I didn't sleep. Elliot, your PC is air cooled. Yes, that's the best, and especially for these temperatures. This is my first water cooling. I'd never water cooling before. But the one that was in my PC, it was not good, so I changed it immediately. Elliot, you just got the British Aerospace 146. Do you fly the British Aerospace 146-200 or 100? I hope your son gets better. Well, I hope so. Thank you very much. There is a stream in the make for the 146-200. Yes, that's will be in New Zealand, I believe. But let's switch to 200 because we didn't fly that one yet. So I need to set everything, also the camera views for it. So, but that's for next week, maybe. So Elliot, you just got it. So did you fly it already? I'm sorry. Did you fly it already, the 146? And if you did, what do you think of it? And you built your simulator by your own, and it's a CPU water cooled with oh, and that's the question: is the CPU water cooled or the whole PC? So for me, and we have another plane in front of us now. There it's a bit lower. So 20 minutes back we had almost a crash, mid-air crash. But yes. GS77 still air cooled here too, and never had temp issues, but also not the overclocking type. Not sure yet with the new setup. Well, nothing is overclocked here except my CPU, no, my GPU. But I reduced it because I was overclocking too much, and maybe that was a problem of my crashes. But I had never had before crashes with anything, but yeah, I don't know. But now I turned it a bit down, so, and for now everything seems to work decent. GS77, the Intel 12th generation seems to have more some heat topics, and adding a 3-slot GPU like the 3090 Ti and the 1200 watts might be very heavy. Well, I thought that was a problem with me, and that my power supply was not strong enough. But if I see that my system, and I can give it to you immediately, I think I don't reach for more than 450, but I will check. Wait a second. So my maximum power output that I reached with this setup is 418 watts. And now I'm running at 320 at the moment. 320 for the whole setup. So I was expecting that it was more of a 27 RTX 2070 and Intel 11th generation.
128.1 for Southwest 737.
but that don't take that much, the CPU.
Southwest 737 flight level 370.
Elliot just got back from swimming and bought it before, so not yet, but I hope to fit it on Friday. And you don't overclock, alright. Elliot, you have the RTX 3070 and the Ryzen 7 3700X. Alright. Well, if you, for the people that want to see my specs, they are in the link in the description below. And so that are my specs. In the beginning, some issues with freezing, or my everything turned to go slower during the stream, and I had some crashes, stream crashes then. So it happened maybe 5 times or something, and I was thinking of my power supply, so I put a meter between it, and then I saw that I have only maximum 418. That's the maximum. And so it is not a power supply, but I'm still not sure what it is or what it was. So in the meantime, we are flying for 1 hour and 34 minutes, and then we have still 101 nautical mile to go for our top of descent, and we have our wind back. So flight plan is okay. When I was testing it, it was not okay. I needed to delete a lot of waypoints because they were double. It was fucked up. So now here we see also our course, and so everything is set up and is ready to go. We just need to ask permission, and I will try to do that as quickly as possible. And we have also Orambos field, Daniels field, but I don't see our airport that we need. And actually it has a weird name for an airport in the US. GSM-G7, if you refer to Microsoft Flight Simulator, most people get crash to desktop when overclocking even a bit. Well, I'd never crashed to desktop. It was just my PC was starting to slow down, and yeah, actually at the end I could not do anything anymore, just turn it off, because it didn't recover. Sometimes it recovered. Sometimes my stream was finished, and I go out of the game or out of the stream, and it started. So I was a couple times lucky, also a couple times not that lucky. But I'd never crashed to desktop. But it was always everything was going very slow, and there came some things up in my task manager. Don't know what it was exactly, and there were 3 things that were going very high, and I never found what it was. So, and if I had that problem, it was always with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I had never another problem with something else. But yeah, since I have this PC, I mainly do Microsoft Flight Simulator, and since I'm streaming, I don't do anything else because I don't have that time. Like today, I started up Star Citizen, and then I needed to go suddenly, and then yeah, it was still running at 8:15, and then yeah, I came back in the room, and so it was running for a few hours then. But yes, I closed everything down, started up every time before the stream. I do clean startup, and then I prepare everything 1 hour before the stream. GS77. Okay, then I would also assume power supply or temperature issue, which make the CPU turn slow. Well, I was first thinking of the power supply, but then I put the meter between it, and then so I was always running in the 300s with one peak of 418. That's the maximum that I got out of it as far as I have him. 418. So it's not the power supply. Temperature issues, yeah, then I was checking that, and I saw that my temperature went to 90 degrees. So immediately I put a water cooling in it, and now it's running 70, but now maybe more. Maybe I can look for it. Let me see if I can find it. Oops, that was not the intention. So I have just a small thing here. So this is my system. Oh, there we go. And we are max. I was running at 74, 76. So that's the maximum, 76. So these are the temperatures right now. As you can see, and this is water cooled. Same with Elliot, just Elliot. I'm always saying the full name. Well, I'm running Microsoft Flight Simulator, and my CPU is 45 degrees Celsius. GPU is 49 Celsius, and it's very warm in my room. How you get that, mate? GS77 in general. I also love playing those game titles, and some of the VRAM for breakfast with a direct DX11, and it was not that server due to page file, but DX12 is a VRAM overload. Crash to desktop in many apps. Alright. Okay. So, Elliot, you are running at very low temperatures. But I noticed that when I started up my PC, and my father has exactly the same PC, only is a GPU is the 1080 instead of the mine 270. And his temperatures were just in normal. They were like 40 degrees or something when they was doing nothing, and when I was doing nothing at more than 60, so that was not normal. Elliot, how do you calibrate controls in the 146? You don't need to calibrate your controls, it's just working. Or do you mean how you set it up in your control page? Because I'm cheating with the 146, and I don't only use 2 levers. In the beginning I was using 4 because of the Honeycomb, but it's very hard, and yeah, and I was struggling with that plane, so I just put it on 2. Your throttle isn't working. Okay, maybe it's maybe something stupid, but you have no thrust reversers, yeah. But if your levers are here, yeah, you cannot move them. If you start up, if you are just come into the plane, you cannot move them. because they are locked, and you need to push the button like this here, but they have just under the levers. You need to click that to add fuel, and then they are free, they go forward, and from then, if you did that with all four, you can move them. Maybe it's just that. Oh, and there goes my son again. Alright. So maybe it's just as simple as that, and that you need to add fuel, and just right, you can do that at any time. You don't need to start up your plane for it, but just click those four things to add fuel, and then it will jump forward, and then from there you can move your levers. So maybe it's just that. So 28 nautical miles before our top of descent, and we are flying for 1 hour and 44 minutes. So it's already at 11:30 and 9 p.m. here in Belgium. Elliot, the floss work great on the and spoilers on the TCA Airbus. Okay, very nice. So I use the TC Airbus joystick only with that plane for steering and put my parking brake. That's all for what, and also for putting on the autopilot, but I have also a button on my yoke for the autopilot to engage or disengage. So, and then also for my camera reset, I have a button on my joystick, but also on my yoke to do that. So I'm switching a bit, but I fly it actually normally with the yoke. What my plane is doing. Why you go to the right and to the left? Seems we are banking very badly. No. So. Elliot, will you update it if there was an update? Update what? Update what? Hey plane, what the fuck are you doing? Miss Lazy is not here, so she cannot do anything wrong. There is the latest update is 1.5, and there they added actually the 2 click spots for the emergency landing gear that we accidentally used. So every update that will come I will do. So I did already every update, so it needs updates for sure. And I hope they make it as beautiful as all the other planes, because texture wise it missed something. And I'm not sure what my plane is doing here. Why my plane is doing that? Idiot. Has someone a clue why my plane is doing this? How do you update it? Just go to the Just Flight page and go to your orders, and there is a link where you can download it and just run the installer. My plane is going from the left to the right, and oh, LNAV is not on. Thank you, Elliot. Why is that not on? Shit. Why everyone sees that, and this is the second time that someone sees something that I didn't see? Why I'm so stupid. And why is that off? So you see, there is always something going on. Now we had no alarm, and why is it actually doing like that when LNAV is off? And it went into approach mode. Alright. It went into approach mode. Oh. Why? Okay, I need to see this, because I actually didn't check it. I was just wondering why my plane is doing that. I had no clue. Emirates Alliance, are you thinking about upgrading your RAM to DDR5? That's why one of the reasons to why I wait 1 year, because for now it's too expensive to do that. So that's why. So yes, G77, the button was lit. Okay, so yeah, I need to check from when it was, how long it was already, because I have no clue, I was not watching it. That's why you need a co-pilot. Yeah, with 4 eyes you see more than with 2. So, and I'm the pilot. I'm asking the question, and the co-pilot answer the questions. So that's how it goes. So we are at 30,000 feet. We are descending very, very, very quickly, for more than 4,000 feet a minute. So. So we see our Wi-Fi as well, and then again we have nice weather. 31 degrees here in North Carolina. 31 degrees in Dallas. It was 34, and now it's 24 degrees in North Carolina. CH-77, it's a bit early at 32,000 feet. Oh yeah, it's a bit early. Okay, so how is this airport called? Because this is a very strange name for this airport, I believe. I thought I was in another country. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean anything with it, but it's just a weird name for an airport in the US. So, and I'm looking for it, I don't find it. So it is actually something with a DU. So do I find something with a DU? It will be on the last moment that I said that I need to take another runway, probably. So for now I don't find it. So in meantime, 21,600 feet. All right. So everything goes smooth. Only the thing that we were going left and right. I'm sorry. So it went from 31 degrees to 24 degrees here in North Carolina, and yeah, it's getting evening, I think, because we are flying in real time, and I need to clean my sweat just from coughing. I get already that sound.
Southwest 737, contact Washington Center on 135.2. Good day.
135.2 Southwest 737. Washington Center, Southwest.
So we have 17 likes. If someone can give me 3 more, would be nice. So in the meantime, I try to find the airport. That's one more now. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Very nice from you. So 20,000 feet. And I still don't find the airport. It will be on the last moment again. So I will also thank you, the guys that helped me out with the test today. I think it will be hectic next week, but yeah, we will see how that works. It's just thought we do something else and type some numbers. So for next week, you need to guess a number from 0 to 10,000. So we get 2 hours for that. So Elliot, what was the longest flight you guys have done? In the sim, I don't know. In the sim I flew already many hours, but if you are not streaming, you can leave your seat here. But if you are streaming, you cannot do that. Not long. So Elliot, yours was 3 hours and a half. In real life, my longest flight was 12 hours straight, and then I was still not at my destination. Just 77 in Microsoft Flight Simulator, approx 4 hours. In P3D I had one with 8 hours while doing other things parallel, of course. I decided to never do that again. Yeah, can believe that. But if you can cut the grass and stuff in meantime, then it's okay. J77, 10,000, are you sure? No, just kidding. 10,000, it will be just a little bit much. But yeah, I think 100 will be over very quickly, so maybe I just want to blow up the chat and just put a little bit more than that. But 10,000, oh no, we will not do that. And then we go back to this. So 16,900 feet. In the meantime, it's 8 before midnight. 8 before and midnight. So today we will not land. It will be tomorrow. That's for sure. At least for me, Europeans. For the UK we land today. For other countries where it's already Friday, that we also land today. But here in Europe we land not today, we land tomorrow. So it says 2153. That's why I cannot, why they cannot never give me the thing of in the sim, the hour from the sim. Why can they not give me that? So because it's not 7 before 10, because it's still light. We are flying real life, real time, something like that. So 15,000 feet. Take a view here. And then I search for the airport again. Still don't find it. Still not. And then also it springs from top to bottom. Yes. No. Still not. So it will be at the last moment that I know which runway I need to take. And I will not change it because I know there are some problems. And otherwise we need to go around a few ones. It's already pretty late. So 14,000 feet. Oh, that's for Elliot. So yeah, Elliot does that in VATSIM. Well, I like to do that as well, but for now I don't risk it to do it. And it will not be before the winter, because in the summertime I have no time to follow it up and to learn some things, so that's why. But the moment I feel confident to doing that, then we will do that as well in the stream. So North Carolina, here we coming. So this is our nice livery, the Spirit of Hope. And then checking and checking. That's still nothing. GS77, hope is always good. Yes, yes. I choose that because today I had almost an accident with the car because of my idiot neighbor. It's like a macho thing, you know. It thinks the street is from him alone, and there are some blind corners in the street, and they go that with a pretty high, not high speed, but you cannot take that corner in a high speed, but way too high. It just flips around, and I need to drive on the same lane as him because of all the parked cars, so he's very familiar with it. Instead of be careful, no, we just flip around, and then we almost hit each other. 1 meter it separated. So, and then he starts to say some things. I didn't understand what he was yelling, but it's just a macho thing. So to my stupid neighbor, fuck you. That is the one with the Opel. So 11,000 feet, and then shit, 77. It's true, mate. It's really true. It's really like an arrogant guy, you know. He is also have a kid, a small kid, and he's driving here around too fast around the corners, you know. You know, it's an arrogant guy. You see that on his fucking face. So, you know, and that is then your neighbor. Normally, you need to have some respect for each other, and no, I'm the man. I'm alone, and it's my road. So, no, screw you. 10,000 feet. So we pull the lights on. Come on, hurry, you blah. There we go. GS77. Sorry.
And tray tables to the full upright and locked position. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin one last time to pick up all those service items. We do recycle here at Southwest Airlines, so we ask that you please pass all your recyclable items, newspapers, magazines, bottles, and cans to the flight attendants as we walk through the aisle. Thank you.
Thank you. So for the people that missed the beginning of the stream, where the safety announcement was, please check it out. It was very nice, very funny. The best thing that I heard here in the sim. So check it out. It's the announcement from Southwest. So they did a very good job. So J77, you hate that too. I know, mate. You know, I know. Yesterday, remember, and then I was reading something, and that told me a lot. So, and what you tell me now, I know. So 8,700, and then did we forget something? Probably. Miss Lanok here to say speed, Coca-Cola, whatever. So I don't know what I need to do now. I'm totally so we go like this, and then we come back. So 8,000 feet, and I will ask permission, but and it's okay, I found it now. It's a KRDU. Okay, and if they give me another runway, then I get angry. So request a full stop. Oh, they will not give me
Raleigh Tower, Southwest 737.
permission
7
because
miles
the
southwest,
visibility is not good.
7,800 feet,
No?
Kilo to land.
Southwest 737 Raleigh Tower Airport is currently IFR. Request denied.
Okay, shit. What we do?
Approach Southwest 737 is type 5 miles.
What we do? We land on, we land or not?
600 feet. Request flight following.
Guys, help me. We have no clearance to land here because of the visibility. And it seems to be very bad.
744 Southwest.
So help me out here. But also we have 19 likes. One more. Please, thank you.
Miles west of Raleigh, 7,300 feet.
So no clearance to land. The weather is too bad here. We don't see a shit anymore.
Roger, Southwest 737.
Alright, okay, we are. Okay, nearest airport. Okay, I will do it again and then enable ignoring weather at this airport. Okay, we do that and then we request
Raleigh Tower, Southwest 737
that.
is 5
Otherwise
miles
we cannot land.
6,900 feet with Kilo to land.
Southwest 737 Raleigh Tower. Altimeter tree.
Oh, runway 5, no, 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 not runway 5. Yeah, now we are fucked up.
Left base runway 5 left.
Shit.
Enter left base runway 5 left Southwest 737.
Okay, so we ignore every rule. No, no. What was in my planning? It was 23 right. So we will land 23 right. I don't go to 5. So yeah, it's fucked up already. So 6,000 feet. And then I slow down. Oh, we do that like this. Okay. And so we will see how we'll do it. If I need to do that with the 146, then and we have no visibility, then we crash for sure, or we need to fly to some other airport, because I cannot do that in the 146. And so we slow even more down. As you can see, some parts are pretty bad. $5,700 feet, and then we slow even more down to 170. And then we go to flaps 1. And it's raining. No, flaps 2. So 5,500 feet. And then we can slowly prepare our landing. And probably I will forget something. Flaps 5. And actually we need to slow it down for that, for flaps 5, it seems. Because it's written here, flaps 1, flaps up, flaps 5. And that's what I hate, that my plane is flying like that. I'm not saying this, so we put a flaps 10. Select another runway for landing. Okay, I can switch landing. Okay, that's good. What was it? What you need to land? 23 right. Okay, we select that one. Okay.
Raleigh Tower, can Southwest 737 get runway 23 right?
Southwest 737 Raleigh Tower.
So we are landing on the correct runway. We cheat a bit.
At 10. Fly straight and runway 23 right.
Fly straight. I need to make a turn first.
Fly straight and runway 23 right Southwest 737.
So also the flaps are a bit dirty, as you can see. Of 5,000 feet. Then we make our turn. We go to a 150. And then we go to flaps 15, or is that 20 already? Don't know the numbers exactly. Oh, that was too early. Oh, okay, we go back to a 10 then. The 10 is here. Okay, alarm is off. And what we are doing, okay, it will be fine. So actually we are much too slow for our approach, it seems. And then I will put on the localizer. It should work now. Last time it also worked, I believe. And so we will put the localizer on, and it's not working. And why is that? Oh, it's because my frequency. And there we go. There we go. So yes, yeah, I set that already, but I needed to switch it. And it's only on one side that I did it. The course is on both sides, but the frequency is just on one side. So normally I can go to approach now. And so there we go. And then I lower the gear. So there we go as well. And then I go to flaps 15 now, and then it should not make any sound. And then I'll also put on the replay as well. Where is my replay? Record as well. So, and then we go to flaps 20. And we are already pretty low. Then we try to slow down as well to 140. We will land at 140. We should be okay as long you only use one autopilot for auto land. You should usually use two autopilot. Yeah, okay. Then both nav should be activated with the same frequency. Okay, thank you very much, mate. And so also the auto brakes can come on, and actually I will do that if we need to land on auto land if you have no other choice. Then we... oh no, it's 70, I need 70.
Southwest 737, wind 196 at 9.
Duh.
Clear to land runway 23 right.
70. There we go.
Clear to land runway 23 right southwest 737.
Okay, flaps full. We don't see a shit. And I cannot take control. Or should we? Well, what the heck? Why is my autopilot off? Approach button is off. No? Why is that? So, at 1000 I take control.
1000.
And that's now. Seems I have no visual. No, all good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, some things I still don't know in this plane. So, my plane. And there we go. Hope we're doing alright. Traffic, we have traffic. Where is traffic? I don't see traffic. I don't see a runway. Alright. This is the runway. And I also need to disarm my auto throttle on time. Yeah, it's still too high.
Sync rate.
Oopsie whoopsie.
Sync rate. Pull up.
Oopsie
Sync
whoopsie.
rate.
Come on, come on, come on, go down, go down, go down.
10.
Oh, that was not good. That was not good. Thank you, TH77, good luck. But okay. Thank you very much, but it was not that great. I was struggling. And then actually I need to go further than this. And so we take this one. And I didn't use the thrust reversers.
Southwest 737, contact ground on 121.7.
So
121.7 southwest 737.
actually there's a bit of bummer after this flight, a long flight, and then we have a landing like this. It's a bit of bummer.
Raleigh ground southwest 737 taxi to the gate.
So we turn on the taxi lights and turn off the runway, the landing lights. Come on. That's a bit annoying.
Taxiing to gate 18 via taxiway Delta Foxtrot southwest 737.
And then we turn taxi lights on. And there we go.
On behalf of Southwest Airlines and your entire flight crew, would like to be the first to welcome you. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and your luggage right where it is until the aircraft comes to a complete stop at the gate and the captain's turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We'd like to remind you to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items you place there may have shifted in flight. If you're continuing on Flight 1060 to Seattle or Spokane, this is your aircraft, so please remain seated so Shannon can come from the back and get an accurate passenger through count. If you're making a connection here in Las Vegas, just check the TV monitor for your gate.
Well, we're in the wrong airport.
We certainly have enjoyed spending part of our morning with you. Y'all go out and have a good week. Buckle up. Come back and see us again real soon.
Oh, my wipers don't work. PMDG. Damn it. I didn't put plates on my wipers here. My plane was made on a Monday. And so we taxied to our gate. So for the people that missed the start of the stream where the announcements were made, check it out. It's actually very funny. And where I need to go? I need to go there. Alright. So those announcements from Southwest are pretty nice. So if you didn't see it, hear it, then check that out. And so now we can also test our wipers, and they are not working. It don't clean anything. So this is our first landing in the rain after so many weeks, and I needed to go to the left here. And there is a special alarm for Lanok. GS77, it wasn't too bad. I would have used Autoland in these conditions, but in my last Autoland the frames per minute were not great with Autoland either. Well, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of doing it, but look, we are in a stream here, and sometimes we just need to take the risk. Autoland can do everyone, and in the stream we just want to do something on our own. If it was just not possible, yeah, maybe then, but for this now it was possible. It was not the perfect condition, but yeah, we did it. So and I have some problems with actually the parking brake. Is it set now or is it not set? Alright, so I don't know. It's in white now. It seems it's not set. That is what it's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doors have now
so I let the plane always on so the people can see the replay. Otherwise we have no sound and it needs to start up again, because it's not a replay but it's actually a reset. GS77, agreed, it's part of the fun, and you do and not learn when avoiding this such situations. Just saying, and don't be too mad about the figures. No, well, look, it was a bad landing. It was not that great, so, but we need just to land like this. And every time, every landing that we make, we learn, and sometimes it goes good with the yoke, sometimes it goes bad. And this one was going like this, and then yeah, if I push too fast forward, then we go down, and I don't know the correct feeling. I don't find it. So I try to give you a view of the airport. Well, that is the view. We will do it after. This is not working then. So we do the replay then. If you see something. So we will try that. And of course, this was one number, and you know, great view, yeah. So 397, and then we have also the other one. This one says 516, and then we have also sim tool, and that says sim tool is my favorite. It says 365. Yeah, but we still have a great view. We don't see much, but it's part of the thing. So for once we have bad weather conditions, that was maybe the temperature drop, because it came from 31 to 24 degrees, and I don't know what now it's exactly. Now it's 23. So, but it's also getting evening, I believe. I thought it was because of that, but it was a big drop. So I go back to my replay. Sky dolly, that's the thing that we use for this, and it's not a replay, it's a reset. And I can already say tomorrow we are I'm not streaming, then I'm playing darts, and Sunday we fly in South America. So that's what we do in Chile, with a LATAM Chile normally. I still need to set it up, but I have until Sunday. Sunday I'm not working, because Monday it's a strike day, something like that. So here we dive, because we were a bit high, and that's why I need to dive. And there it goes, everything all wrong, and then I need to pull it up, and then I do this. You see, the start was already a bit fucked up, and then you have this landing, and now it says 590. I didn't know what it said the first time in the corner, but now it's 590. So we will do that again. So, and there we go. And then we will also see how it feels in the plane. Like yesterday or the day before, there was a landing that we did, and it was pretty nice. But when we checked it inside, it was like a pop. It was very hard, and actually it was a good landing, and that was in the fly-by-wire, I believe. And so this landing, if you see it like this, we dive down, and that was not good, and then we stay floating here. And so that's one, and then we just for the feeling.
Raleigh approach Southwest 737 is type 2 miles northeast of Raleigh.
Just for the feeling, then
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
we will see what that will say or fail when we sit inside of the plane.
Roger, cabin crew. Thank you.
Walk tree 406 Southwest 737.
Southwest 737 radar contact 1 mile north of Raleigh, 400 feet. Clear through the Charlie airspace.
You hear them scream? Well, it don't feel that bad when you sit in the plane, it seems, but from the outside it looks very bad. So then we go back to the outside view, and for the people that want to see the airport, it's standard airport, so we will change the weather, as you can see. So we are this was live weather, I believe, but I can still change it to lifetime, to real time. It's set like this. So we change the weather, and wow, it's still wet, but all the clouds are gone. Go away. Okay. And then I will also put the following mode off, otherwise it will follow my plane. So follow mode off. So this is the airport here in North Carolina. I thought actually it was a cold place because north. I thought there will be very, very cold and stuff like that, but actually it seems not to be that bad. I don't know much about the US. So this is the standard airport, I believe. Nothing changed. So nothing freeware, nothing payware, as you can see. Just a very basic. I don't know how it looks in real life. Was never here, never saw pictures of it, but I believe it don't look as this. And for once my jetways are not broken. So we have this I like very much, a lot of green, that's what I like, and some water, so that's nice, but very flat. So as you can see, jetways still complete. So people, this was our stream for tonight, and tomorrow no stream, Saturday and no stream, Sunday evening we are back with a Chile flight in Chile, with a lot of Chile in the Phoenix A320-200. We fly that plane Sunday, and then next week we have again a giveaway, and I will not tell what day, but you need to check it out. And the giveaway is a bit bigger than the previous one, and that's it actually. Next week we have also maybe a flight that I did in real life. I hope we can do that, and then I will be happy. So for the people that are still here, for all the people that were watching, thank you for that. GH77, thank you for being here. I think all the others are gone, like Sean and Elliot. So I don't know where if they are still here. So thank you for watching. GH77, have a nice weekend, all the best and health, and to you and to your family. Thank you very much, mate, and the same for you as well. So stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. So very nice. We both have kids, it's in seems, so you know what it is. So thank you very much. To all the other people, also thank you for watching, and hope to see you very soon. So until then, Sunday we are back, and then we continue in Chile. Bye bye, happy weekend.
Thank you.